What's up everybody, I am Mongoose, you are awesome, and Core has released the basis for their itemization. It's important to note that this is very early testing type shit, and not the final product. I'm just going to go over the gist of it here because it's a fuck ton of shit that's pretty common knowledge if you play MOBAs, but when you have to explain it like this, it becomes real goddamn confusing. It's like trying to tell someone what the word "the" means. What it all breaks down to is that the item shop will function much like the standard MOBA shop, except that instead of upgrading an item into something else, you keep the original item and get a better item as well. There are 6 columns that you can equip items into. Each column has 3 rows. In order to max out the equipment column, you need to first equip a tier 1 item, then a tier 2, then a tier 3. Bam! Simple. Now the items themselves are divided into 5 categories called disciplines. They named them some dumb shit, but all it really comes down to is that there are item sets for tanking, supporting, mages, ADCs, and junglers. Now, if all 3 tiers of your item column are filled with things from the same discipline, you can activate a discipline stone for some added benefit at no cost. So if all 3 items in a column are for tanking, then you get a tanking discipline stone, if you want it. You can also sell items back to the shop for less gold than you bought it for. This will allow for flexibility in your build and counterplay. In addition to the item columns, you'll have 2 slots specifically for consumables. No more having to spend card slots on wards and health potions. Hell yeah, I'm 100% on board with this. It should have been in Paragon the entire time. I think that about covers it. I really hope that I just simplified things for people instead of just confusing you more. Best I can do, man. Best I can do. They also released the stats you can get from items. Really nothing special here, pretty basic MOBA stats. They do keep, giving their own weird names to stuff, which I don't think is necessary, like calling basic damage conductive power and ability damage radiant power. Why? Like I said at the top, this is not their final item system. This is the base they're going with, and it can change. Metabuff seems focused on bringing us a unique and fun experience while allowing us to customize our favorite heroes to our liking. Now it's up to us to give them feedback and let them know what we like and what we don't like so that they can make us the best game possible. With that being said, I'm going to throw my 2 cents in now. Yes, I love lore. Yes, I love immersion. But stop calling standard ass shit weird names. It's fucking confusing. Also, I don't like that you keep all the items from each tier instead of just upgrading it into something new. It's going to make for some massive screen clutter and confusion. I mean, 18 items at once? Not counting the discipline stones and consumables? Imagine asking someone, so what's your build? And they're like, well, I have a Heckler's Folly, a Cryosphere, the Stinking Brown Eye, a Crying Handgun, a Mage's Gem, the Sword of Light, Godzilla's Cock, Spiked Armor, a Viper's Dagger, Mana Elixir, Blink Dagger, Thor's Tank, Shifting Sapphire, a bag of corn nuts, actually 2 bags of corn nuts, and Jared from Subway. They'll be like, oh, you run 2 bags of corn nuts? That's interesting. I've never thought of that. That wasn't even 18 items that I listed. Kiss, people. Kiss. Some of you will get it. I'm out of here. Mangoose.